We have a Toyota Aygo in today for our water leak procedure, so we're just going to show you what we've found. If we come to the back of the car, the first thing we're going to focus on is this middle tailgate. So we're going to put some water on across the back here, and then what we should do is it should drip out from inside the head lining. So let me just quickly grab the watering can here. So if we put some water on this bit here, just simulating this out in the rain, and we can see inside that it's dripping down on the head lining. So if we quickly open the car up a second. Right, okay, and if we quickly go under here, so we can see signs of the middle brake light leaking now. So we've got one leak here. Now moving on to these little bungs here, what we're going to do is pour a bit of water on them, and then what it will then simulate is the water will come out obviously down the inside here. So if we put a little bit of water on this bit here and go on the inside, so there we go. So we've got a run down on this side, and it's doing that on both sides. So it's doing it on this one as well. Coming in down to the bottom of the air vents now. So I've got my twisted camera up into the box section. As we can see, the vents there. So what we need to quickly go and do is quickly go and turn the hose on. So let's just quickly turn that one on. Right, okay, so we've now got the hose up the back of the bumper, as we can see. And if we quickly come round to the air vent, okay, so we can see signs of that leaking now. There we go, so we can see that it's absolutely rushing in now. So that would be the rear air vents leaking, and leaking both sides, and then what that's then simulating is it's filling up the boot. So as we can see in here, the whole bottom of the boot is soaking wet. If we now focus on in where the camera's gone, so we're looking at the locking mechanism here. And what we're going to do is we're going to pour a little bit of water just on the top of this mechanism. So we'll pour it here. And then what that then should simulate is the water's coming in through the bottom of the locking mechanism as well. So that's that one there. If we now come to the car, inside the car we've lifted up the back seat. If we just go past this bit here. Right, okay, so if I give that a squeeze there, so we can see that my hand's wet there. So we've got wetness on the passenger rear footwell. Obviously the boot is wet as well. Coming along to the driver's side, and we've got obviously dry hand. If I just put my hand under the driver's front here and give it a squeeze, so it's not soaking wet, but we can feel a bit of moisture there. And then coming to the driver's rear. Driver's rear is completely soaking wet. So that's what we've found already. As you can see, because water's been in the car and it's been left, we can see all the mould spores on the head lining. Okay.